There's a cliff. Let's just do an emergency landing there, shall we? Whew. Ah. We should be pretty safe here, at least for now. You look like you're having a pretty tough time, though. Are you okay? You even got attacked back there. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, sir. It was just a scratch, truly. I'm sure I'll be fully recovered in no time, if you just allow me to rest this short while. Though I apologize for needing to break when our enemies are still in pursuit. No. I'm the one who needed rescuing. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm so sorry to both of you. I'm really sorry that you got dragged into harm's way just because I got caught. But thank you for saving me. Torak. Oh, but that was nothing at all, sir. Well, at any rate, you sure did a great job seeing through Muna's trap. The way she used that prism? Well, it was a good thing that we were very cautious in our approach. And of course, Viren's warning was a huge help. Viren's warning? Yeah, it was when we were halfway through the Whole Hills. It was that prism, you see. When I saw that prism sitting there. So you were right about Torak being captured after all. You were right when you insisted that we come here. So Torak secretly recorded this message and dropped it here so we'd hear it, huh? But this prism, isn't it? I know prisms are incredibly rare and precious items, so when I first saw that prism, I assumed it must be yours, Torak. I thought perhaps Muna and her gang had taken it and recorded your voice. Then I left it there to taunt us, but when I looked more closely at it, I realized that it looked a little different than your prism. That meant the prism had to belong to Muna's gang from the start. Even if prisms are rare, it seemed possible that if Muna had one, she might have others too. I knew that I had to consider that possibility. That was when Viren warned me that Muna might be using the prisms to set a trap for us. And sure enough, she did just that. What a surprise. I was trying to be quite careful up there on the peak, but if it hadn't been for Viren's warning, I might have been caught myself, really. Wow. Thanks, Viren. And thanks, sorry. I don't even know your name yet. Oh, is that right? Pardon me, how rude of me not to introduce myself. Well, let me fix it at once. My name is Hydrogen. What? Hydrogen? Yes, that's right. Isn't that a lovely name? Nice to meet you, sir. The pleasure is all mine. Viren, is this that Hydrogen? What? Now that I look, he definitely does have 3 heads. So this is the Hydrogen. The violent monster that devours all with its 3 heads that no one can stop? Where? That's really scary. Huh? Are you talking about me? Oh, right. I forgot that Torak still doesn't know. Oh dear, what a sticky situation. I'm not a bad guy, Torak, I promise. Right, Viren? Maybe if I'd explained to Torak the same way I explained to you. Do you think he'd understand? Well, explain it then. I'm completely lost. Of course we can, sir. I understand. Please listen. First of all... What? Kirim is... How could Kirim do something like that? And Hydrogen is the one who really called Viren to this world? To save it? We were never really sure, but... I guess it's true. Viren is here to save our world, the Pokemon world. Yes, Viren is a human being. Because of that, I believe Viren will not be affected by the bitter cold. However, the bitter cold is being protected by Kirim and Muna and the others. Getting past them to destroy the bitter cold. It will be extremely difficult. But even so, we must do something. If we don't, then this world will be destroyed. Then, we will. We'll do it somehow. Viren, let's find a way to destroy that bitter cold. I know I can't get close to the bitter cold myself, so I may not be able to destroy it, but I can still be there to help you do it, Viren. And everyone in the Usurpers will help. I know it. Let's go. Back to the Great Glacier. From what Viren has said, it sounds as if We will need the help of the researchers, Umbreon and Espeon, to get there. That is why the two of us were making our way to Paradise. Got it. I think that's the best plan too. Let's go back to Paradise. Then, let's resume our journey, shall we? Are you sure? What about your injuries? Thanks to this rest, I'm feeling much better. And besides, if we stay here too long, we may be spotted by our enemies. Got it. Then let's be on our way. This kind of reminds me of the Northern Desert. Is this a desert? Yes, it is. That's right, sir. We have no choice but to go through this desert if we wish to return to Paradise. The sun is very hot and punishing, but there's quite a bit of water here for a desert. I hope the journey won't be too tiring. But there's not much to shield us from the view. It will be quite easy to spot if we pass through the dunes. I get it. So we gotta get through as fast as we can. Excuse me. We won't stop until night falls. Hey guys, this is Premium Poppy. God bless you. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I am. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Last time, we actually ambushed the ambushers and set a trap for Muna and her allies. So I realized last episode, as I was talking a little bit, the mic would cut out a little bit, so I'm going to try to talk a little more normal instead of just making up voices for the characters. So, yeah. Oh. Alright, let me, I want to put our money away, and I also want to put away the items we have. Because we have quite a few items that could be put away. It looks like Torak did end up losing the scarf that we had for him, so it's a little unfortunate, but oh well. What can you do about it? Not really a whole lot. I'll put that away, I'll put this, and this. I might keep the Piercy just in case. I think this will work. I'm gonna get rid of these. There we go. And we should be good. I think. I hope. I really hope so. Yeah, let's get right into this. This reminds me of the Northern Desert from, I think it's Explores the Sky anyway. The Scorching Desert. Okay. Pretty basic name. Torak grew to level 32. HP went up by 5. Attack went up by 3. Defense went up by 1. And special attack went up by 4. Okay, so Torak just leveled up to our level instantaneously. I see. Larvesta was defeated. You know, it feels really good to have Torak back on our team. And Torak, of course, is getting a lot of damage done on the enemies. Alright, let's go to floor number 2. Scorching Desert, floor number 2. I do want to make it a goal, as I said many times, to get the... Oh my word, that's a lot of damage. Wow, that hit. That hurt badly. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and heal. It's all I'm really able to do. I'll let my teammates actually take care of the enemies. Oh my word, they do a lot of damage. Okay, we're good. Get the Graveler Rock. Let's use Mega Drain. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it'll give us some HP back, and I'll take it. Slam. Alright, we're good. Larvesta. I still want to get a Larvesta on our team. Alright. Come here, Larvesta. Well, I guess Larvesta's not going to come join us. That was unfortunate. Raggenrola, let's use that move. Restore HP. There we go. My word, these Pokemon have a lot of HP. Dungeons definitely are getting more difficult. Hope you guys' day is going well. I know my day's been going pretty well. It was an absolutely beautiful day out. What I ended up doing was I worked a little bit today. I got off work and actually went to the store. I was gonna buy some stuff, but then I decided, I really don't need to. I got no point to. So I ended up just going home instead. And I ended up watching like a little bit of something, like a show, and I ended up afterward like... Actually, to be honest, it wasn't a show. It was like a game cutscenes. I was like, okay. And that's what I did for like an hour and a half, and then I said, you know what? I'll enjoy my time and just relax for a bit more. I've been doing a Bible lesson on the promises of God, honestly. And if you really think about it, if you read Acts chapter 2, verse 39, it talks about the promises unto us, into all our children, into all afar off. And if you really think about it, and you actually look into the Greek definition of promise, promise actually means an announcement. And the announcement actually was in verse 38, talking about, in Acts chapter 2, verse 38, saying, "And Peter said unto them, Repent and be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ, for the remissions of your sin, and you shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost." And it makes me think, if that was the announcement for that time, it still applies today. And that's really the only way to really be saved, is to be baptized in his name. And this announcement that was being proclaimed to the Jews and to the Gentiles and to all those afar off, that same promise, that same announcement still applies today. And if you really think about it, more of God's announcements, more of his promises apply today, that we will still... that he will give us rest in times of need. In times of distress, he will be there. We may not feel him all the time. We may not think he's there, but he's always there. Just like when Job couldn't see, in the book of Job, Job was burdened on every side. He felt abandoned. He literally couldn't see God to his left, to his right, behind him, or in front of him. He couldn't see him in the left where the Lord's hand was working, and he couldn't see him in the right, where all the authority is, but he still knew that the Lord was with him. And if that's the case, then we have to assume that the Lord is always there, working and moving for us. So his promises are always unto us. And he thinks good things towards us. That's another promise of his. He thinks good things towards us. His grace and mercy is sufficient enough. Ooh, water. Yay. That's cool. Anyway, and it was just, it's something I've been really studying it out. I really hope... Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. Nope. Oh, wow. One-shotted. Nice. But another thing I was also thinking was, like, think of some announcements in the world. For instance, Martin Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream speech. In his speech, he wanted freedom for the black people in that day and age, when they were under segregation, when they were going through struggles and all that stuff. But he also mentioned God and how he wanted everyone to be able to worship God equally, worship the Lord equally. And the Lord loves everyone equally. He is no respecter of persons. Think about that. He is no respecter of persons. And if he's not a respecter of persons, that means the promises that the Lord has announced is for everyone. That's just something I was really thinking of, and I've been doing a little bit of a study on it. I still have a little bit more to go. I've been trying to study when I can, but I've been very busy with work. But that's just some of the stuff I was thinking of, so... And I wrote some of it down, so... So yeah, it's just a little bit of what I've been doing lately. I have an Xbox Series S, and I've been considering getting the Series X for a little bit now. I probably won't play it much, but I know there's Stellaris, which is a 4X strategy game, space strategy game for the computer, but they have it for console edition, and I've been really interested in getting it, honestly. I mean, I already own it for the Xbox, but... And I have a lot of the DLC for the Xbox. It's a lot cheaper on Xbox than it is for computer. So I'm like, you know what? If I get the Series X, I could probably play this game a lot better. And besides that, I also have more games on the Xbox than just that. I got Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I got a bunch of Star Wars games like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and to be able to run all those games really well. And with the Series S, something I was really thinking about, I know that it's the console is many years old, but the fact that it has a 4K Blu-ray DVD player as well. I don't have a DVD player. I haven't had one in so long, so I'm thinking, should I get this? It might be $560. It comes with the Xbox Series X comes with a Forza Horizon 5, but you know. Ooh, that's a Flareon. Ooh, it's so cool. I want it. Never mind. But yeah, it was like, I'm just thinking, I get a 4K Blu-ray DVD player that I actually am able to use, and all sorts of other things. So, just some things I think of. But yeah, that's a little bit about my day. I hope your guys' day is going well. Dude, stop. Stop placing down spike traps. Now, I wonder if Hydreigon is levitating, if he's going to be affected by spikes. I wouldn't think so, but I wouldn't know, so who knows? Maybe we'll find out sometime. I hope not. It's currently 10:13 at night, honestly. So, it's a little bit late. I'm actually recording this on a Thursday night. Ooh, Larvesta, join us, buddy. Join us, Larvesta. You will join us. Monster house. Yep, I knew it. I saw them and I'm like, that's a monster house. Okay. I'm gonna use a Petrify Orb, mainly because if I use a Slumber Orb, the Pokemon will wake up eventually. Pursuit? Okay. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, no. Oh, this ain't good. I hope we have a Reviver Seed. I didn't grab a Reviver Seed. I'll be smart about this. Boop. Yes, let's go on. I thought we could get those items, but I was wrong. And that is what a Pure Seed's for. I am so happy I had that with me. Like, I was scared that I was going to faint and have to restart the dungeon, but I am so glad I didn't. Okay. Pick up that, then all Dodge Orb. I'll pick up the Chesto Berry. What does a Chesto Berry do again? I barely use them. Eating it gives you a sleepless condition. Okay. So yeah, we become sleepless, so we won't be affected by any sleep status effects, or attacks, or moves. You get the idea. I don't like Galvantula. Galvantula seems really powerful. A Foe Hold Orb. I think that also petrifies the enemy, or makes him not move. We also got our team attack, so that's another bonus. Mega Drain? There we go. Alright, what are you? A Stun Seed. Ooh, there's also something up there. I'm shocked we didn't have another monster house. With all the items on this floor? I mean, in this room, anyway. Hydreigon's taking a lot of damage. Scorching Desert, floor number 8. Being a little greedy and taking all the money. Alright, go up here. Leaf Blade. It's a Toxic Spikes. The Pokemon that steps on the strap will take damage and also become poisoned. Alright, that's okay with me. The floor's right here. I thought there was an item right there, but I was wrong. Scorching Desert, floor number 9. Oh, that's a Golurk? No, Golett. Knocked that guy out. Now, are we level... Yeah, Torak's level 33. We're level 32. Okay. Even when we were a higher level than Torak, we still level up slower. My goodness. That's unfortunate. Save the team attack just in case we need it for later. I don't want to use it right now. If we get low on HP, then I'm going to use it. I wonder if the team attack works on monster houses. I'll have to test that sometime. I'd hope it would. I don't think it will. There we go, knocked you out. I don't want to deal with that. Alright. I believe Golett is a fighting Pokemon. A rock fighting type, I think. I'm trying to remember, honestly. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played any of the Gen 5 games. I do have to admit, Generation 5 was a great game line. People hated it at first. They hated the Unova region and how all the Pokemon were like locked to that region, but then eventually when the later generations came out and the later games came out, people were like, man, Generation 5 was great. I don't know why we all dissed on it. It had one of the best stories out there for Pokemon at the time, the mainline games. Even Mystery Dungeon, because Mystery Dungeon was so unique and different compared to the mainline story games, Mystery Dungeon like was top tier level storytelling. Nothing over here. A Violent Seed and a Max Elixir. Come on. Leaf Blade. My word. Faint already, please. Dude. There we go. Guy still survived, okay. Violent Seed, there we go. Alright, let's get this Wonder Tile. We're not gonna be able to recruit this guy. He's gonna, yeah, he's getting wiped out. R.I.P. Larvesta, you will be missed. Come on. All I want is a Larvesta. I'd hope we'd be able to recruit it. Please. Please. Ah, too bad. Anything down here? Nothing. And we'll go this way, why not? There we go. Would you like to go on? Yes, I would. Viren successfully made it through the scorching desert. It's getting quite dark, isn't it? If we don't get out of here soon, well, let's just try to make it as far as we can. The sun's completely set. We still haven't made it out of the desert? I believe we were almost through. At least, it doesn't seem like anyone's after us any longer. Do you think perhaps there's no need to be in such a hurry? Maybe, but we won't want to make camp out here in the desert. Oh, you're probably right, sir. Well, I really do think we'll be out of the desert soon. Let's all do our best. So cold. Does it suddenly seem colder to anyone else? I believe you're right, sir. Perhaps it's just because we're in a desert. Deserts are hot during the day and cold at night, aren't they? And yet, it does seem colder than it should be. Oh, over there! What is it? I can see a small dune over there. Once we pass that dune, we should be out of the desert, I believe. Really? Yes, it's only a little further. Let's push on. What was that? That sound. What's that? Kiram? Hydrogen was... Viren! Run for it! Viren! Viren, run! Viren, no! Stop. Please, stop. I'm begging you, please. Stop. Please, I'm begging you. Leave Viren alone. That's my best friend. So don't. Please stop. Ah, you have lost all will to fight. Thus you shall be unable to change the future. If you have no will to fight, then I have no need to crush you. You've had a narrow escape this night. Be grateful. Wait. Wait just a moment. Excuse me? If things keep going this way, the world will end, won't it? So why? Kieran, why would you want that sort of future? It is true that I've chosen the path of destruction, and it is a destruction that soon will come to pass. It is only a matter of days now, before the bitter cold will stir. The world will finally be rushing towards destruction. Its hour come round at last. What? Still, I shall protect this fate. And you wish to know why? It is because this world has grown cold. The world has grown cold? That is right. Most Pokemon living in this world are concerned only with themselves. Their distrust of one another. The focus on their own survival and success, thinking of no one else. The shadow of hopelessness and despair that darkens their view of the future. The negativity of each and every one of those Pokemon stagnated and spiraled. While no one paid any heed, it swelled greater and greater until at last, the bitter cold was born. The bitter cold has the power to destroy this cold once and for all, and create a new world in its place. The bitter cold can do that? It is because I know that I do not move to stop this world's destruction. This world is indeed freezing. In Hydreigon's true form, yes, even the voice of life is no different. The voice of life is the voice of all things in nature. It is a pretty tale, but in truth, all that means is that the voice of this world's selfish creatures, all wanting their own way, it is nothing more than the self-serving will of this world. Have you seen the lights that rise up into the sky? The lights that... Ah, you mean... We did see a light rising up into the sky when we were in Post Town. But no one around us could say what those lights were. Those lights are humans, once turned into Pokemon, returning to their own world. Wait, whoa. Hold up, whoa. Wait, what? What? Other humans who turned into Pokemon? Yes. The humans were summoned by Hydreigon's message and became Pokemon. Or did you think that your Viren was the only one? Countless humans have come here, and I have defeated those humans, and sent them back to their human world. You defeated the humans who, no matter how fiercely you struggle, the future cannot be altered. Your fate has been decided since the moment you came into being. It is not something that can be changed. If Viren has no intention of trying to fight that future, I will allow one last human presence to remain in this world. However, if you and your allies still harbor the desire to save the world, then I will crush you with every weapon I possess. The mere scratches you have received this night will be nothing in comparison. Defy me, and you shall face the great pain that all your fellow humans have faced before being expelled from this world. Remember this warning. Engrave it upon your heart. Whew. We survived. Viren, you... Viren! Viren! Viren's not even moving. What should I do? If I don't do something quick, Viren might... But... what can I do? I don't know what to do. Ah, there they are. Over there. No, not that way. They're over there. You sure? Whoa, they really are there. Hey, you guys. Oh? Oh, it's Dunsparce and Amoga. Amoga. And Dunsparce, too. Hey, so you two were all right. You never came back, so we got really worried, you know? How did you... No, we don't have any time for this. Please, we gotta get help. Veer needs help. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Dunsparce, go get everyone over here now. Yeah. We can't do anything for Viren here. We gotta get someplace where we can treat those wounds. I mean, Viren was basically crushed. So that was an episode. Okay, let me tell you. Those lights in the sky were actually humans returning to their world that were defeated by Kyurem. Dude, I was not expecting that. That was really cool. That was really cool. That was also kind of dark. That Kyurem is literally willing to kill anyone who gets in his way to stop this future. It's literally like yin and yang, like light and darkness. There's life and death. There's always a beginning and an end, and always a new beginning. That's something else. And again, those humans were returning to their world. That was awesome. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and God bless.